The door is locked, naturally.
The office must be closed for the evening.
Picking locks in full view of police officers is generally not a good idea. Hannah?
Yeah?
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Yeah. No sense wool gathering.
Still nobody home. So, any moral objections to using this?
Is that an Abbott Tech multi-tool?
Indeed it is.
Yeah, that should do the trick. My younger self in this time would arrest you for it. But now, go to town.
Hannah?
I'm alright. Just a bit of deja vu. I was here when I heard the news.
The news?
You know, that the towers fell. Ask anyone who was alive that day and they can tell you where they were. I was here. After I found the body. Searching for clues. If the attack happened any later, maybe I would have found some.
Hey Yvonne, it's Em. Haven't heard from you, but I assume we're still having drinks tonight? Windows on the World, 8 p.m. I'll be there with bells on.
Yvonne was at Windows on the World the night before she was killed. As last meals go, she could have done worse.
You didn't know about this already?
No. Should I have?
You said you came here looking for clues after the murder. You didn't play these messages then?
Honestly, I don't remember. It's not like it would have mattered. Windows on the World was on the top floor of the North Tower.
Fair point.
Leave Winera alone. This is not a joke. Leave Winera alone.
Winera? Where the hell is Winera?
Winera of USA is a business inside the North Tower of the World Trade Center. If that message on the answer phone is anything to go by, it's probably worth looking into. A painting of a cube. I think it's the one in Astor Place. Strange seeing it without the glowing LED lights. This must be before they were added. A rather nice rendering of a lighthouse. The one on Roosevelt Island, I believe. Painted several decades before they added the digital clock interface. A painting of the Statue of Liberty. Looks the same as she does in my Wen. A painting of the Brooklyn Bridge. Was this painted before or after they added those nets to prevent people from throwing things off it? Anything that's on television right now, I can watch on demand at home. This one looks to be the most recent. And also, isn't this the archway leading to Rock Camp Plaza?
Technically, you're right. It was renamed about 20 years ago. In your card win, it's called Washington Square Park.
Right. Hannah, Dion's obituary says he would often spend weeks or months at a time visiting and sketching the same landmark.
I don't know him all that well, but it sounds like him.
And those sketches on the Lazotti's table, they were of the Washington Square Park Arch, correct?
That's what they look like. So you think he's at Washington Square?
Seems likely.
Couldn't hurt to check.
There's a crumpled up piece of paper in the trash bin.
forgot she kept this. Jesus, look at us.
Us?
That's Yvonne and me. 18 years old, first week of college. Even then, I knew I wouldn't last the year. So much water under the bridge. Almost 3/4 of a century's worth. You have to keep looking at that old college picture. It's friggin' embarrassing.
Is that him?
You mean Dion? I think so. It's been 60 years since I've seen him, and even then, I didn't know him well.
Incidentally, you really should sub-vocalize.
Ugh, no. Never got the hang of it.
Fair enough.
Hello. Excuse me?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Lost in another world.
Are you Dion Lazzotti?
Yeah. That's me.
Oh, thank Christ.
Is something wrong?
There's no way to put this delicately, but... we're looking for your wife. Yvonne?
Oh, well, Yvonne's not my problem anymore. So, can you leave me alone, please? You're in my light.
You don't get it. She's in serious danger. We need to find her as soon as possible.
No. Nope. I'm done. Whatever mess she's gotten into, she can clean it up herself.
Quite. I'm serious.
Sure you are. It's just like I said. She's not my problem anymore. I spent way too long being angry. I just want to focus on this. Can I do that? Please?
Wait, are you and Yvonne having problems?
Not that it's any of your business, but yeah.
I had no idea. She never said.
Do we know you?
Well...
No, forget it. I don't care. If you don't know, I'm not gonna tell you.
What are you painting?
The arch. I've been obsessed with it since I was a kid. Been sketching it for weeks. Figured it was time to dive in. So here I am.
What is it about the arch that obsesses you?
The lines, the curves, the park beyond, the way it perfectly frames the Twin Towers. I want to capture it all. Not quite there yet, but I'll get it one day.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Practice. That's all it takes. Yvonne used to make fun of me for liking it so much, but she can't make me feel bad about it anymore, so I'm painting it.
Are you familiar with Hannah Tanaka?
Yvonne's cop friend? Not a lot. They had a fling back in college, before she met me.
Oh, they did they?
You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, well, you know, college.
Look, if there's any drama here, I want no part of it. I just want to paint.
We're going to go now, Dion. I'm sorry about everything.
Nothing to be sorry about. I'm done with all of it.
Hannah?
Yeah?
So, you and Yvonne, in college.
What about it?
You didn't think to volunteer that information?
It's personal and not relevant. Look, it was a one-time thing, and we were both high as hell. I barely remember it. I never mentioned it again, and neither did she. I can't believe she told Dion.
So, thoughts on Dion?
I don't know if I trust my thoughts anymore. I didn't even know they were having problems. If I'd known, maybe I would have, I don't know, talked to her or something. Been a better friend.
You're trying to save her life. I call that being a good friend.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Yeah, no sense wool gathering. Huh.
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Just thinking how this just looks like any other building when you're right up next to it. As long as I don't look up.
So, do you see her?
Who, Yvonne?
Yes, Yvonne.
No, but I think someone is looking at you. Very closely, in fact. Do you know that woman?
No, I don't.
She's smiling now.
I can see that.
You sure you don't know her?
I don't.
Well, she certainly knows you. I'll wait by the elevator and keep an eye out for Yvonne. You talk to that woman and find out what's what.
Yeah, good idea.
Right. Hi? Sorry, but do we know each other?
Know each other.
Yeah.
We know each other now, don't we?
I'm not sure we do.
Well, we can change that easily. What's your name?
I'm Fia. Fia Quinn.
And poof! Hi, Fia. Now I know who you are. Amazing, huh?
Yes, amazing.
I am aware. But the question is, am I amazing enough for me to buy you a drink? Too strong?
A bit, perhaps.
And yet, you're still talking to me. Do you still talking to me? My name is M. Quentin, by the way.
Quentin?
Yeah, like the old singer. And poof! Now you know me, too. God, your face. They can see your blush from the other tower.
I am not blushing.
Of course you're not. Look, I'll make this easy for you. If you want to sit and join me, I'd like that very much. If not, hey, I tried. No pressure.
Nozzo, is that...
The park gallery curator? Could be. I'm not sure. But either way, her voice matches the one on the Lazati's answering machine. So you should find out what she knows. Fia, are you really looking up the archive data of a client in front of the client? Oh.
So, is this seat taken?
No, but maybe you can do something about that. You had me worried. I wasn't sure if you were gonna bail or not. Getting rejected twice in one evening? Not sure I could take it.
You're very forward.
Does that bother you?
I didn't say that.
I got stood up tonight. Again. I don't want to mope. Gotta carpe diem while you can, you know? So, I saw you walk in, and well, here we are.
Your surname, Quentin.
What about it?
You said it was like the old singer. Do you mean Lizzie Quentin?
The one and only. You a fan?
I'm familiar with her work.
I have the best story about her. Bet you can't guess what it is.
No idea. How about you tell me?
Lizzie and me, we're related. She's my great-grandmother. It's obvious, right? I mean, I look just like her. Huh. Usually people think I'm joking when I tell them we're related, but not you.
And are you joking?
No. It's all true. Just don't ask me to sing. I did not inherit that.
Are you familiar with Pye Sycamore or Paula Cameron?
Who?
An artist. I think you would like her paintings very much.
I studied art history in college, but I never heard of her. You'll have to show me sometime.
You were here to meet Yvonne Lazzotti, weren't you?
Huh? Okay, what's going on? How did you know that?
I'm looking for her.
Yeah? You and me both. She stood me up 3 nights in a row. Who are you, anyway?
Fia Quinn, as I said.
Sure. And I'm Tyra Banks. and poof. Turns out we don't know each other after all.
Are you familiar with Dion Lazzotti?
No. Is that Yvonne's brother? Father?
Her husband.
Her what?
Her husband?
I see. This just gets better and better.
So you don't know him?
No, I don't know him.
Can you tell me anything about Yvonne?
Like what?
How did you meet?
She came to my office one day, wanted to interview me about the company I work for.
What company is that?
Some little nothing import-export company, just a few floors down. We talked, we had a few drinks. We ended up at my apartment. 3 weeks later, she won't give me the time of day. I wasn't ready to call the U-Haul yet, but I thought, whatever, nothing. I'm not gonna mope. Look where I am. On top of the goddamn world.
So you work here, in the World Trade Center,
Yeah, as do 5,000 other people.
and you plan to come to work tomorrow.
I get paid under the table, and I have New York rent to pay. So yeah,
I see. That explains it.
explains what?
Never mind. I'm gonna offer some advice, and I suggest you listen.
What?
Fia, be careful.
I know, Nozzo, but I have to try.
Don't come to work tomorrow. Find a reason to sleep in.
A reason to stay in bed, huh? Now who's being forward?
What? Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
Sorry, Fia, or whoever you are. That ship has sailed. Poof. Gone. At least for now.
Right. Forget I said anything. Do you have any idea where Yvonne might be?
No idea. And I don't care. I follow baseball rules. 3 strikes and you're out.
You said Yvonne interviewed you, so she's a journalist.
That's what she told me. But then again, she told me a lot of things.
I probably should go.
If that's what you want.
Look, Imani, for what it's worth, it was really nice to see you.
How'd you know that?
Know what?
That my name is Imani.
Isn't that what M is short for?
Maybe for you, but most people assume it's Emily.
Well, I'm not most people.
Yeah, I get that feeling. Well, leave if you're gonna. This view isn't gonna enjoy itself.
Right. Oh, smooth, Quinn. Real smooth.
Nozzo, I don't suppose you could hit the rewind button so I could try that again?
You know that it only activates if the system thinks you're dead, or almost dead. Almost dying of embarrassment doesn't count. Sorry.
Right. Thanks for that.
Anytime.
Yvonne is still a no-show. Any luck with the supermodel?
Luck?
Did you learn anything?
Oh, her name is Imani. I mean, M. Her name is M.
Anything else?
Not much. I'll tell you on the way down.
What's the hurry?
Let's just go.
Fine. You're in charge. I had no idea. Yvonne was cheating on Dion? She just didn't seem the type.
It's not exactly something you tell people about, is it?
No, I guess not.
Nobody appears to be in.
Huh. That's a pretty bare bones lock. You know, in case you wanted to know that for any reason.
Right. Just a sec.
Huh. Strange.
Something catch your eye?
No, nothing. And that's what's strange. You know how expensive it was to rent an office in this building? If you could afford it, you want to show it off. But this place, I don't think we could find a more generic-looking office if we tried.
And that's relevant?
No idea. Let's look around.
few desks, more computer monitors, a whiteboard or two. Nothing particularly special about any of it. Hannah?
Yeah?
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Yeah. No sense wool gathering. So I finally did it. I finally went to Windows on the World.
You never went before?
No. I always meant to. I figured I would go there one day. Always thought there'd be time. Until there wasn't. You have to keep friggin'.
I believe that's the Gothic Bridge in Central Park. I remember hearing it collapsed in the mid-2050s. They rebuilt it from graphene nanotube composite. People complained it wasn't the same, but I couldn't tell the difference. I've already looked at them. Although in this one, anything that's on...
Hey, Yvonne. It's Em. Haven't heard from you.
Leave.
Dion?
Yeah?
Your wife had an affair, didn't she? With a woman named Em.
That was one of them.
There was more than one.
She didn't do much to hide it. It's like she wanted to get caught. And now, you know too. Great.
What do you know about M?
Only that she's some corporate type working in the World Trade Center. How am I supposed to compete with that? Look, I come here to try and not think about it, okay?
You're not thinking about your wife's mistress by painting the World Trade Center where she works.
Okay, fair point. Maybe I don't have to draw the towers, just the arch. No, screw that. I'm not letting her take this from me. I'm painting it all.
I'm sorry about Yvonne.
Hey, there are plenty of fish in the sea, right? Sometimes I think I never should have left home. Five Brook may have been in the middle of nowhere, but no, she won't drive me back there. I won't give her the pleasure.
What brook?
Five Brook, place I grew up. A little place on Long Island, more trees than people. And as you can guess, more than one brook. That's the type of sizzling creativity I let find. Never thought I'd miss it, but no, I'm staying. Not giving her the pleasure.
We're going to go now, Dion. I'm sorry about everything.
Nothing to be sorry about. I'm done with all of it.
Blast. Blast it.
You have to forget.
Right, that seems to have done it.
I can't believe I'm willingly walking into a press office. I'd never hear the end of it if anyone found out. What are you doing?
Printing out this document about Winera. Yvonne was looking into them. Did you know about that?
I didn't, no.
Are you sure?
What's with the tone? I never heard of them before today.
The last email on the list. I suggest you read it.
Huh? I don't understand.
Printout's finished. Just a long list of financial transactions. Several pages of them. Do these names mean anything to you, Hannah?
They don't. But a company like Winera probably makes hundreds of transactions every day, right?
Transactions to businesses, yes. But these are names of people, not businesses. That's definitely odd.
Can you scan these names through the archive and see if they have anything in common?
Already on it. It'll take just a few minutes. Stand by.
I am so confused. I had nothing to do with Winera. Unless... Oh, shit. That explains why they sent me. Those assholes.
Hannah?
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! All this time.
Hannah, is something wrong?
Is something wrong? No. Everything is wrong. Turns out everything's been wrong since that night. I thought I was free. But it was all my fault.
Fia, the names on that list. Known criminals, mafia types, government officials. Winera was a money laundering operation.
I was a good cop, you know. Despite everything, I was good at my job.
Hannah, what are you not telling us?
They sent me there on purpose. They wanted to rub my face in it.
Fia, the printouts. Page 3. Tenth from the bottom.
Hannah, your name is here.
Amazing detective work.
Why is your name here?
Why do you think?
I'm not playing games. Tell me, now.
You think it was easy? Being a cop in 2001, looking like I do? I had to play ball. I had to fit in. I couldn't act like I was better than everyone else. So I did what I was told. I cashed my check like everybody else.
A check from Winera.
Must have been. All I knew it was from a shell company. Never bothered learning which one. Half my precinct was involved. It's just how things were done. Taking money to look the other way. Occasionally. Not all the time, just occasionally.
And Yvonne was investigating these bribes. Is that why she was killed?
It wasn't relevant. This was supposed to be about Nick Cord and nobody else. It wasn't supposed to lead to this.
Lead to what? Us finding out?
She confronted me, told me what she found. I tried to warn her off, begged her to stop. Then they sent me to the alley. Told me to mark it as unsolved and keep it that way. They didn't tell me it was her.
What? You knew why she was killed this whole time?
I never said I didn't know. I said there was no evidence.
Blasting semantics.
Jesus Christ. Fia, don't bother. The mission is scrubbed. Bring her back to the landing point.
Wait a second.
I don't want to hear it. You lied to us, Miss Tanaka. You abused our time, our resources, and our patience. We're done.
No, you can't do that. Yvonne is going to die.
She's already dead. Get back here. Now.
You heard the man.
Please, you don't understand.
We don't have to. Let's go.
Damn it. Hey, pig!
Sorry. What?
You heard me.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't. Better for both of us.
Oink, oink, oink!
Jesus, this is the last thing I need.
Don't be an idiot.
You gonna take that, pig?
The law says I gotta. Freedom of speech, yada yada.
So you're not gonna do anything about it?
Listen, it's getting late, it's raining, neither of us wants this. So, I'm just gonna pretend I heard nothing, okay? Ow! What the everlasting fuck, lady?
I'll ask again. Are you gonna take that?
Ugh, I don't believe this.
You want another black eye?
Turn around, hands behind your head, now!
Wait, just hang on a moment.
Sure, I'll get right on that.
No, you don't understand.
I understand perfectly. She assaulted a police officer. When it comes to obeying the law, that's one of the big no-nos.
Come on, hurry up!
Hannah, why are you doing this?
Huh? Who are you? Officer, I've never seen this woman before in my life.
What?
Look, this is none of my business. I got a job to do. Unless you want me to take you in for obstruction of justice.
No, that's not necessary.
Then I suggest you get out of my way. As for you, you gonna cooperate? I trust I don't need the handcuffs.
No, I'll cooperate. Just get me processed. Now.
Good. I don't get it. But I don't have to. Station's that away. Now move.
I know the way.
Nozzo?
I heard.
What is she doing?
Preventing us from pulling her to the present.
Right, but why?
I have no idea.
I thought the brass upgraded the vetting process.
They did. They examined her left, right, and center. Psych profile, personal history, everything. It all checked out. What was that?
A scream.
Ah, the sub-vocalization module must have muted it.
Well, trust me, it was loud and satisfying. So I hate to ask, but are there any ripples?
Yes, but they haven't stabilized yet. All I can see with any certainty is that Ahana Tanaka was booked on September 10th, 2001.
That's all.
That's all. Until she decides on a course of action and commits to it, I can't see what consequences this might have.
So what do we do?
She's going to prison, Fia. That means she's going to be indoors and being monitored at all times, so I can't pull her back remotely.
There's a protocol for this, I assume.
Yes, if an agent or client gets incarcerated, there's only two options. We either have to bail them out, or we jump forward to when they are released.
How much would it cost to bail her out?
For assaulting a police officer, that's a felony charge. There's no bail.
Fan-blasting-tastic. How long until she's released?
Checking. There's no record of it.
No record?
Like I said, the ripples haven't stabilized yet. Could be anywhere between 6 months to 2 years. Or more, if she doesn't behave.
I'm tempted just to leave her. Can we leave her?
Only if she's booked for life, which is doubtful.
Hannah? Miss Tanaka? Nozzo, is her comm working alright?
It's working perfectly.
Hannah! I know you can blasting hear me!
It's working perfectly, but she doesn't have a sub-vocalization module.
No module?
She said she never learned how to use one, so even if she wanted to respond, she couldn't.
Well, nothing for it. I'll go over to the prison and speak to her, find out what's what. Do you know where she was booked?
The Manhattan Detention Complex, locally known as the Tombs. I'll send you the address.
Thanks, Noz. Heading over.
Standing by.
This isn't good, is it?
Doesn't matter. Just get her out of prison. Then she's not our problem anymore.
Hello, officer.
Oh, it's you.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just peachy. I just got my bell rung by someone's grandma. Your friend has a mean jab. I hope I'm half as tough as she is when I'm that age.
Can I see my friend?
That Tanaka lady? Sure, she's all processed. You want to talk to her? Just ask at the front desk.
I'm here to bail out my friend.
Sorry to tell you this, but bail doesn't happen when you assault a police officer.
Right. I figured as much. Thought I'd check, in any case.
I get it. Do what you gotta.
Are you familiar with an officer named Hana Tanaka?
Same name as the lady we just arrested?
Yes. Although she'd be much younger, mid to late 20s.
Sorry, never heard of her. It's not like all cops know each other.
I'll head off now. And good luck with that eye.
You know, normally I'd say something like, you should see the other guy. But considering who the other guy is, I'll just say thanks instead.